everyone, and welcome to Long's Toys. Thought I'd do a little bit of a haul video for you today. I know I said that the last time I went to Toys R Us was probably my last haul, but today I went to the Too Many Games convention. That's in Oaks, Pennsylvania. And while I was on the way there, I went to the Toys R Us in King of Prussia, which is usually not one that I frequently go to because it's kind of well outside of my travel area. But since I was going down for the convention, I decided to stop up there and see what they had. And it was kind of sad to see because it's really in its death throes now. Everything was 70% off across the board, and most of the store was closed off. Everything was just kind of tossed into the middle part of the store. They had things just randomly on shelves, and there was no rhyme or reason, so you kind of had to scavenger hunt around and see what you could find. But I found some decent stuff, so I thought I would share it with you guys. So I'm going to dive in here. First thing I have here is these two Ninja Turtle Mega Construct sets. You have one for Raph here where he's sewer surfing. And then I have one here for Leo where he is skateboarding. These were both $3 a piece. So they're normally 10 a piece, but then they were down to 3 because 70% off. So I thought they looked fun. I thought Mega Construct's done a pretty good job with the classic turtles. These are the first ones I've gotten from the new show. Most of the ones I've gotten before are the classic turtle line with the metal shells and everything. So I thought these looked pretty fun. For $3 a piece, I couldn't say no. Along the same lines, they had this little Halo set, which was also $3. So I decided to grab this as well. I thought it looked pretty fun. And so I have a few of the smaller Halo sets, and they've been pretty fun. So I just thought for $3, can't go wrong. Next up, we have this Play School Flip Racers. I haven't done too much with these, but I noticed on the back here that these have the same kind of connections as all the Play School play sets, which means you can connect them all together, so I figured why not. This was, I believe, $3 or $4. I don't remember exactly how much. I think it was like $3.50 or something like that. So I thought it was kind of cool. I like how you can literally just flip it and they transform. There's not a lot to them. They're almost like those bot shots, but they work a little bit better than that. I just thought it was kind of cool. So for $3, I figured why not. Last thing in this bag, I got this Scooby-Doo Imagine X set. This is the only one from the Scooby-Doo line that I didn't have. That's actually not true. I don't have the large mine playset, but this was the only one from the small assortment. I don't know, just Scooby in the trash can I didn't really think was that exciting, but with 70% off this was like $2.50, so I figured why the heck not. For $2 I had to get it to finish out that collection. That's the end of the first bag. Second bag, we have this Teen Titans Go. You can see this is the Cyborg and Transforming Battle Rig. So this was normally $25. It was $7.50 with the 70% off. I don't love the Imagine X Teen Titans Go line. I have that Robin with the Batmobile because the Batmobile looks like the 1989 Batman movie Batmobile, so that's why I got that one. And then I have that small set that is Raven. I didn't really care for that. The figure was fine, but I didn't really care for the weird accessory that she comes with. But this thing's pretty cool. And it transforms into kind of a robot. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know. I just thought it looked really neat. I thought for $7 I can't really go wrong. So they also had the giant. They don't have it pictured on here anywhere, but the giant playset, the T Tower, the tower that's shaped like the letter T for Titans, Titans Tower, whatever it's called. That was also 70% off, so that would have been $12. But just looking at it, it didn't really seem like it did all that much, so I wasn't that excited for it. So I thought, it's big. I don't have space for it as it is. It doesn't seem that great. The next thing up, I got this, which is the, does this have a name? Just SpiderMan and Octo Mech. This was $6, so I couldn't say no for $6. I don't have a Dr. Octopus, so that's mainly the main reason I bought it. It's a little bit of a bummer that he has no articulation whatsoever. at least I have some kind of representation. They made one years ago that has all the articulation, but this one does not, so that it can fit inside the Octo Mech without any problems. So we'll see. I mean, it looked decent enough that for $6 I figured, what the heck, I'll grab it just so I have some kind of version of Doc Ock. I just hope he doesn't have any paint issues, because I've seen another set that comes with a Thanos that's like this, where it's completely immovable and has no articulation, and everyone's been saying the paint comes off of him really easily. So I don't think that should be a problem for this, but fingers crossed. So yeah, for $6 I thought not bad. And then the last thing in here is another one of these little flip guys. This was like $1.50 after 70% off. So I thought, why the heck not, since I bought the Bumblebee one. For $1.50, I couldn't say no. And that is the end of that bag. Last bag, I believe, has just one thing. Yes, they got this. The Mr. Freeze Snowcat, which I thought looked pretty cool. I really love the new version of Mr. Freeze, or the newish version. I have the really, really old one. This guy has like a crazy frost arm, which is kind of neat. And it changes from like a Zamboni or a snowplow to a wheeled objects that can roll around. It can shoot disc launcher. So I don't know. This was, I think, $15, but with 70% off, it was like $4.50 or something like that. So even cheaper. Some people were saying they'd seen this at Walmart for $5. It was even cheaper than that. It was like just under $5. So I thought, hey, what the heck? Even just for the minifigure, I felt like it was worth it. I keep calling them minifigures. They're not Legos. Sorry. So that's it for Toys R Us. I think I got all that stuff all together was like $30 or something. I just saw the receipt in here. Sorry. Hold on. Yeah, it's like $35 for all that. Pretty good. Can't really complain. On the way home, I actually didn't buy anything at the convention itself. It was a good time, though. They have a lot of cool stuff. A lot of old video games, retro games, vintage stuff. They had some toys, not as many as I was hoping for, but they had some stuff, nothing I really wanted. But they have cool, they have like concerts, they have a room with like an arcade. You can just go in and just play video games for free, which is really cool. I thought that was neat. But on the way home, I stopped at a Walmart, and I found these brand new Jurassic Park toys. So these are the $15 size class where they make the sounds. But for whatever reason, Walmart had them all marked down to $12. So they're brand new, but they were 20% off. So wasn't going to complain. So there you go. He flaps his wings. You can see here on the back. So I'm definitely going to review these soon. The movie just came out on Friday. I have not seen it yet, but I'm very excited. They also had this Ankylosaurus. When you press the button, his tail wags. It doesn't, when you hold him vertically, the tail wag doesn't work that well, but when he's horizontal, it works pretty well. So we'll be checking him out as well. And this guy, I just thought this guy was super colorful. I loved the red. He is a Ceratosaurus. Excuse me. So he looked really cool. So all these that were normally 15 were actually 12, which was awesome. And then this one I decided to get because I've had my eye on it for kind of a little bit. The Indoraptor. So this is kind of the big villain dinosaur, if that's a term, for the movie. And he is normally 20, but they had him down to $17.50, something like that, or 18, $17.50, 18, something like that. So, ooh, that's funny. When I hold him up, the sun comes in, ooh, messing with the white balance. So anyway, very cool. So I have these 4 new Jurassic World toys that I will review soon. This other Play School stuff will just kind of go into the mix. I have so much Play School and Imaginext stuff as it is, so just kind of go into the mix there. But yeah, so I just wanted to share that haul with you. I thought it was fun. I can't imagine. Now, at this point, I'm pretty sure Toys R Us has until the end of this coming week. The emails that I've been getting have been saying that last 5 days at this point, and it's going to be closed on or before the 29th, which is this coming Friday. So I probably won't get to a Toys R Us. There's 2 Toys R Us's near me that I could potentially go back to, but I've been to both of them pretty recently, and both times they're pretty much picked clean. So I don't know what else I would try to buy. Yes, it's 70% off, which is nice, but there's really no more meat on the bone. There's just nothing else that I would want to buy. None of my stores had anything left that I would even be potentially interested in, so I don't think I'll be back. So this will more than likely, I know I said this last time, but this will more than likely be my last Toys R Us haul. I thought about buying, John, one of the guys I talked to on Twitter, told me that he bought one of the baskets for $5, and I thought about it, but I don't really need it. It would be nice to have the memento, but I don't really have any use for the basket, so I just let it go. But I just have all my memories, and every time I look at one of these toys, I'll know I bought it when Toys R Us was closing, and I'll just have to think fond memories of Toys R Us and miss it when it's gone. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at all this new stuff I got today. If you have a preference of what dinosaur I should review first for the Jurassic World toys, list it in the comments below. Yeah, otherwise, if you have any other preferences or anything else you know I have that you want to see, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. And yeah, that'll do it. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks.